Don't know what do you think about that. But until they tell us we can, we have to lie.
I think you just don't like me.
Or you can think it's a personal vendetta. That's also an option. It's true. I promise. I promise. I know you're like, your lies, your words mean nothing. There you go. I'm just a lying bastard, what can I say?
Lord Willingham.
Whoa! Mr. Sir Lord. Man, I'm moving up in the world. I got some titles and land. I probably have like a harem with winches in it. This is great.
Well, my question kind of relates to that. Do you do any RPGs, role-playing games, or anything?
I tried Mass Effect. I don't quite have the intellect for it. Well, every time I pull up the menu, I'm like, complicated. Like, I just like having two sets of bumper buttons. One's a flashbang, one's a grenade. It's pretty simple. The other one's a trigger, the other one aims. I watched Laura play Dragon Age and Skyrim and all that stuff, and man, she flies through those menus like she knows what exactly is, like she knows what's happening, and I don't. She's like, repotion, I've cast this, lightning bolt, and all this crap, and I don't know what's going on. If I played Skyrim, I'd just have a sword and an axe and be like,
Have you tried any of the old-fashioned, like Dungeons and Dragons, World of Darkness, anything like that?
So, like video game style or like real?
The real, the dice, the paper.
Okay.
Intellectual things.
Guys, I know. Don't ask me to do the intellectual stuff. I like colors and shiny, flashy objects. If it moves really fast and I'm talking to you, I will watch it. Do you guys know Matthew Mercer?
Yes!
Yeah, he's in the new Attack on Titan dub. He was Tigra and Thundercats.
He was also Crom.
Yeah, he was a million things. He's really great. He also happens to be the world's greatest dungeon master. Laura and I had not played Dungeons and Dragons until 2013. And we got a game together of just voice actors. So Matthew Mercer was our dungeon master, Liam O'Brien, Sam Riegel, myself, Taliesin Jaffe, Laura, Orion Akaba, and Marisha Ray all got together as various elves, rangers, what are the lizard, dragonborn? What are they? Dragonborn? Yeah. We got together, we rolled the dice, we played the game, and he took it so seriously, he had like lit scented candles and had like background music playing that he would change as things in the story happened. We were drinking. So like, when the dragon came out of the ground in the cellar of Erebor, or wherever the hell we were, I was a little scared. He like tapped a button, it was like, pop, 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 pop. I was like, oh God, what the fuck? What is happening? It's like a little figurine that tall on the table. He's like, pick up your 1d20. I'm like, what is a 1d20? There's 7 dice here. Jesus, just give me 1 or 2, 7. He's like, it's the one that's shaped like a, I don't know shapes. There's a triangle, there's a cube, there's a thing with like 9 sides, what are these? So yes, I have played D&D now. And as Liam says, we were quite snake bit. We've played many times since. I am a Goliath barbarian. Yes. My name is Grog. I make leather boots. Kept it real simple.
Thank you.
You're welcome. Now you all know too much. Lock the doors, they all gotta die. Hi.
Which do you like better? The original Fullmetal Alchemist or Fullmetal Alchemist Brotherhood?
Good question. So I love both for different reasons. The second one I prefer a little bit more because it did follow the manga line a little bit. For selfish reasons, I liked Roy's story better. And the first one, you know, he finishes the series with this fight with Pride in a basement, and it's kind of cathartic. You know, it's kind of what you wanted to see at the end of the series, but not really. The fact that Mustang torches Lust and then really has that amazing fight with Envy, I loved as a fan. Like, watching it, I was going, oh my God. I couldn't wait to record it. And recording it was amazing. And blew my voice out 10 times over, but it was really, really great. So I felt like the payoff at the end of Brotherhood, for me personally, was better. Yeah, you're welcome. Yeah. So what's going on, man?
Emperor Willingham.
Emperor! This is getting good.
If you could pick any of the characters you've ever voiced to be your rival, who would it be and why? Like your real life rival, like this person's real.
Like my rival?
Yeah, like, I mean, they...
I voiced a lot of powerful characters. Usually I want like a really powerful person to be my rival in life. Like if Mustang was my rival, I'm screwed. If like Thor is my rival, screwed. Conda, screwed. Seville, screwed. Maury?
He or she doesn't want to kill you, but I mean...
Oh, they don't want to kill me. They're friendly rivals.
They just want to beat you and everything.
Oh, that sucks. I would... I guess maybe Mustang. He seems like a cool person to hang with on a friendly rivalry sense. Maybe I'd steal his glove. I don't really know the alchemy, so I'd just be going like... Damn it! This isn't yours! No, I'm gonna try out for a barbershop. Oh my god! That was amazing, right? That's what that would be like. You're welcome.
Epic Willingham.
Epic Willingham. I like it.
What do you think of the Brony fandom?
The Brony fandom. I don't know. They're a bunch of dudes that like bronies. No, they like ponies. There may also be some dudes that like the bronies. Yeah.
Peace out, my brother.
All right.
Hi.
Hi.
Sorry, my heart's beating really quickly.
Oh, okay. No, it's good. What are you looking at on your phone?
I have two things. First, if you could live in any 80s movie, which would it be and why?
Oh, crap.
Sorry.
That's a good one, man. Oh. What? Shoot.
Ghostbusters?
That's a tough one, man. Ghostbusters is a good one. Dude, I don't know. Help me out, Fuzzy. What do you think?
Weird science.
The 70s, ones that in the 80s.
Man, Animal House, that's a good... That's kind of reality. It's just fraternities, though. I already did that. It's exactly what you think it is.
Rambo.
Red Dawn.
It sucked! Man! National Lampoon Vacations would be good. Little Mermaid. Well, I mean...
Terminator.
It was kind of hot. Really? I mean, she's a very pretty young lady. I don't know, that's a tough one, man. 80s movie. Oof, I'll have to think about that and get back to you. That's good.
Yeah.
I like Ghostbusters.
Also, like, I don't mind if you help, if I do this really quickly, I hope you don't mind, but my brother is a huge fan of yours. He couldn't be here, and would you mind if I called him really quickly to surprise him?
Sure. Do it fast. Put it on speakerphone.
I'm trying.
Actually, while you're calling, can we put...
Oh, that's smart, yeah. And then we'll interrupt the other question. Oh, it's ringing. Put the microphone up to the bottom of the thing.
Hey, Kieran?
My brother sounds just like a dinosaur.
Hey, Kieran? Can you hear me?
Wait, can you break it?
Hey, guess who I'm talking to right now?
Give it a... You don't want to know who you're talking to right now? What do you mean? Oh.
Hi, this is Vic Mignogna. It's okay. People get nervous when they talk to me.
What's up? It's Travis Willingham. How are you doing? Awesome. A little better? Here's your sister. Have a good one. Yes?
Great. So, in your professional opinion, what would Conda's reaction be coming into an anime convention?
They almost die? I don't know. They just probably hold his sword the whole time and just give people death stares.
Would you have any commentary?
Short stack, short stack, short stack, short stack, short stack, short stack. Die, 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 die. Not as cool as me, not as cool as me. My tattoos are better, my tattoos are better. And then he would slay them. What is this picture you speak of? Yeah.
What's the line you had to record that made you feel really ridiculous saying?
An anime? Oh, man. Yes! Oh my God, who said feel my wind? You're a genius, the both of you. Who has seen Glass Fleet? Exactly. This is a show that Laura and I were the leads in. I played a character named Cleo who had this like 80s hairband looking thing, a leather jacket, really tight skinny jeans, boots, and fingerless gloves. And I was the leader of this like team of bandits. And he carried around a harmonica, and in his really cool moments, he would take it out, throw it in the air, flip it, snatch it, blow a note or two, and then say, "Feel my wind." And as an actor, when you see "Feel my wind" in a script, you're like, no! Come on! Chris Savage directing, and he's like, just say the line, dude. Just Chris, it says, "Feel my wind." What am I gonna do? Fart in their face? That's what the translation means, Travis. Just say, "Feel my wind." Feel my... I can't do it. Feel my... Shoot me in the face. Shoot me in the face. Feel my wind. Which is only topped later in the show by Laura's character responding to me going, "I can feel it. I can feel your wind." I saw her afterwards and she was like, "So I felt your wind today." You're welcome. That was tough.
Thank you.
You're Willingham.
Sure, yes. Okay.
Two quick original ones for you. First one. So how did you feel about your role as King Roland on Sophia the First?
Oh, King Roland was great. So I was like a Disney kid growing up. I was raised on every single Disney property that has ever been created. Bambi, Dumbo, all terribly depressing. I don't know what it is about Disney, but like your dad, gotta die. Parents have just gotta die. Frozen? They're like, oh, she's got good parents. Tick tock, tick tock, tick tock. Hey, they're dead. Simba, Mufasa, poof. Done. Have you guys seen Dumbo? Raise your hand if you've seen Dumbo. Holy crap. Yeah, crazy depressing. Bambi? Where's his mom? Terrible. So, hopefully, as the king, dad figure in this show, I'm always like, you're not gonna kill me, right? So yeah, it's really cool being in a Disney show. I'm quite proud. Second one, yes.
And then, who is the most obnoxious voice actor you've had to work with and you can't say yourself?
Myself.
It's okay if it's Vic.
Don't start shouting out your suggestions. They are all talented, wonderful individuals, and I treasure all of them.
Just in order to
yeah.
the ones that have gone already, our Super Saiyan Overlord of our planet, Willingham.
How about Super Saiyan Warlord?
You want us to call me Guru?
Yes.
So, for me, at the point of Fullmetal Alchemist, where Hughes ends up dying, and you have his entire funeral. I know for me personally, that was really hard to sit through because I was who was a retired police officer when I was only 6. And for me, I know I personally broke down when his daughter started crying to his mother because it's terrible. Because for me, I was that kid at my grandfather's funeral, and it was open casket, which that was even worse. So I wanted to know, what was your personal emotional feeling at that very moment?
Oh, I was a wreck. I remember the exact place. I was at my mother's house. I was home from college. I had just graduated. And I got the subtitled episodes, and I was playing them on my computer in my old room that I grew up in. And I was at the desk. And Hughes gets shot. He does the slow motion fallback thing. I was like, oh no. Because he's my favorite character in the show to this point. Like, I love Hughes. And then the next thing you know, there are people carrying a casket. I'm like, wait, what? Hold on, no, it's an animated show. He's going to the hospital, or he's okay. Who's this person in the casket? What's going on? And then there's all the people in military dress, and then his daughter starts going off, and I was like, stop it! No! No! And you like feel yourself like tearing up. You're like, this is not right. This is an animated property. It was really my introduction to the very first time of an anime really touching me in a place that was like made you feel emotionally compromised. And I knew then that show was really going to be something special. I even remember my mom like peeking her head out of the kitchen and being like, "Is everything okay?" I was like, "I'm just crying." It's not a big deal. Okay, you want a sandwich? No! That kind of stuff. So yeah, I totally remember where you were at. It was because coming from Dragon Ball Z and maybe the Big O and other shows that were on Toonami when I was in college, like none of them really had an episode or a scene like that I remember where you just are caught watching and you're not really, can't really think about like, my God, what happens next? That was my favorite character and he's dead. It's a very like Game of Thrones moment. They're like, you just killed that character! Oh my God! So yeah, to me it just made the show that much more distinguished and it really hit me on a personal level. So.
And then the second thing I wanted to ask is how you felt personally then when Roy got to torch Envy apart.
So I was going to say, yeah. So when she asked earlier about the 2 episodes, for me, fighting Pride is like one thing, and the first one, but I really wanted to fight Envy. So in the second episode, when Envy like very arrogantly reveals him or itself, right? Yeah, to Roy, and he just like instantly burns out his eyes, his tongue, sets him on fire 5 million times. I loved it. I loved it because as a passionate person, if you messed with one of my friends, like you're dead. And if I had a glove that set things on fire, you're definitely gonna get set on fire. Multiple times. If I can set you on fire once and you come back to life, okay. Number 2. Okay. You're welcome.
All right, guys, I got a pause for chill. I got this.
Okay. It's good.
Hold on a second. You'll have your time. It's okay. I just need to say something real quick here, and that's why I took it back. But it's okay. All right. What's your name? Tim. You're gonna be next. Don't worry. We'll get through this together, Tim. It's cool. All right. So hey, guys. Officially, this panel ends at 2:30, but I think we can go for a couple more questions, right? In fact, I'm thinking we'll take 3 more questions, which will make the short person. Yes, that's you. You're the short person. And before you say one more, well, guess what? If I do that, what's the person behind you going to say? What's that person? We do have to end this at some point. All good things must come to an end. Autograph session is at 4:30 today, and there is another session tomorrow where you can ask lots of questions, which will feature both Travis and Laura tomorrow. So, Ed, you're going to be last. Everyone else, if you want to have a seat, listen in. If you want to rush out to the autograph session, get a good spot, that's cool. Tim! Your question. Get a good one.
I have a big question. Just one, man. Just one.
In Fire Emblem Awakening, not only did you play Long 2, but you also played Brady, right? So this is another battle question. Once Brady you can promote Brady to a mage. So here's another battle question. If you had pitted Roy Mustang, who does fire magic, against Brady as a mage,
who he also does fire, thunder, and wind magic. Who do you think will come out on top? It doesn't have to necessarily be a death battle, but who do you think could come out on top?
I'll say Roy Mustang because I don't really know what Brady can do.
Yeah. You know, the guy who goes, yeah! That guy. And also, I do like some of the voice clips like, can it? And you want some? I really like those voice clips he did for Brady and Long.
Thanks, man.
I'm looking forward to also meeting Laura Bailey.
Yeah, she's okay. No, she's great, yeah.
Thank you very much.
Thank you. Hi. It's, yeah, don't get nervous. I'm just a normal dumbass like everybody else. That's standing on chairs.
Okay, I was just wondering, I'm a big fan of Deep Gray Man, and I watched it all the way till the end where it's all past, where it's in Japanese. Do you think if you were able to, would you be Conda again?
Yeah, I love the show. I'm not actually sure why they haven't done the rest of the episodes. Yeah, I don't really know, but yeah, I think Conda has a great story arc, so I'd be interested in doing it. I'm sure Todd would too. You're welcome.
All right, we have time for one more question. I do want to remind everybody, just said.
Do one more for little honeys.
Okay, I just want to remind that Laura Bailey. You guys have heard of Laura Bailey, right? Some of you better than others. She will be next up in the room. Once again, autograph session is at 4:30. Since we went over, I'm going to have to whiz Travis out of here. So if you want to see him, please come to the 4:30 autograph session in the exhibit hall. So last two questions.
Hello there.
Hello.
Almighty Emperor. I answered this line without a question, and I finally came up with one. I actually just came up with it as soon as he said that it was up to me. Last question. So I wanted to make it count. Okay. So you're in a zombie invasion. And it's kind of a two-parter. Okay, so zombies are everywhere, kind of taking control of chaos. Where would you hide out, and what would be your dream weapon? Real or fake?
Oh man, I need more time with that, but I would definitely pick a high vantage point, maybe like a water tower or something like that, so the only way they could get to me is climbing up, therefore all my weapons would be pointed down. And I would have a non-ending, unlimited ammo supply of flaming grenade dragon launcher gun.
Just think. Do you think my ponytail's a bit too long, or...
Wow, that's like sub-butt ponytail. That's pretty good. Have you got it caught in the elevator yet? And done the like, dude!
I was a little worried. I was making pasta, and I'm like, is this gonna catch fire?
Were you like really making pasta, or is like making pasta code for something? I was making pasta and it got caught.
I caught fire, so we'll just end with that.
Nice.
Nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you. I'm going to use that for the rest of the weekend. Where were you? Well, I was making pasta.
I'll announce it on the radio.
Yeah, there you go.
All right, final question. And hopefully this is a good one.
Oh, so cute.
I was wondering if there was a second season of Boron, what would you like to happen?
Oh, a second season? More host club? We'll make Maury the head of the club. And we'll have Honey recruit an army of ninjas to surround the host club. I don't know, I think that would be pretty fun. I hope they do it again. Thank you so much, guys. And again, we'll see you at the signatures at 4:30.
Signatures at 4:30 tomorrow. If you have more questions, we will be doing a panel tomorrow.